What's going on, everybody? Eric here. We're going to do a review today for our main man, David Luiz. As you can see on screen, it is his flashback one. It was an expensive card to do. Going to find out if it's worth it or not. Let's find out. Look at his stats right here. You got 83 pace on him, 82 dribbling. His shooting is actually pretty great for a defender. So it's back to those times when he was at Chelsea, scoring those free kicks, those long-range goals. Hated when he was at Chelsea. If you know me, I hate Chelsea. I left Benfica to go to Chelsea. Still not over it. But I had to do him because he's still a Benfica fan. He still shows up at games. We still love him at Benfica. So we had to do him. Just like why we did Jetson, Benfica player. We got to stick with the Benfica players. His passing's really good at 83. His physicality, 86. The only thing that worries me a little bit is his stamina. But if you have him stay back and if he never comes up, then you're fine, right? Dribbling 82. His defending is 90. So I don't see any drawbacks to this card other than it is stupid expensive. It costs, doing it from scratch, it costs you roughly about 450k. Would you pay 450k for this David Luiz, or would you pay 400k for Van Dijk? So that's what we're here to do. We're going to weigh out the options. Who's better? Who's going to use? Would you rather use him, one or the other? Is it worth doing? At the end of the day, it costs, what, 3 weekend leagues to do it? You play 3 weekend leagues, 3 rank 1 in Rivals, get the coins for it. You can do it either way. Might as well. Worth a shot. We did him. Let's find out how he goes. So, the way we're going to use him, want to look at the squad now. We're just loading it up right now. This is the squad that we're going to use for him. I think we're going to have to switch this out because I want him to be on 10 chem. So there you go. As of right now, he's on 10 chem. We did slap an anchor on him. The reason why we slapped an anchor on him, if you want to look at his stats with an anchor, where's the anchor? Why can't I find it? There you go. So he becomes 87 pace. So his pace is no problem. His physicality goes up. His strength goes up. His aggression goes up to 99. His jumping goes up to 97. So he's going to pretty much out-jump everybody. His defending, just his lowest defending stat right now with an anchor is 96 defensive awareness. So shooting, you don't really need to improve. His pace gets improved. Everything gets improved. So that's what we're going to use on him. We're going to use an anchor on him. So we're just going to play a couple Rivals games. Play about 2 or 3. It is Div 5 because we did relegate ourselves. And I haven't gone back up since the last icon swaps. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. Again, I'm not the best player in the world, but I'm not the worst player in the world. So let's find out how he does. Let's get into a game right now. If anything happens, well, I'll record the gameplay footage. You'll see cuts in between. If anything happens that he does good or does bad, we'll replay it, and we'll be back. All right, so now we're just going to control the ball, see how he feels with it. Can he move around defenders? He's very quick and agile with the ball. Felt really good right there. This guy's a very predictable player as well, so probably not the best gauge. Should be playing Weekend League to try him out. Come on, Greasy. Okay, so I'm going to aim the ball here to David Luiz. My aim is I want to get a free kick in there as well. So he did miss that header there, unfortunately. I do want to try to get at least one free kick with him just to see how accurate he is free kick-wise. Oof. So on that goal right there, 100% my fault. I did not make a tackle with David Luiz. He did a drag back, cut straight in. We'll see the replay after. And that's what caused the goal. All right, so there we have it, guys. That's the end of the first game. I did win 2-1. Not lose, sorry. I will show you the goal. It was a mistake on my end. It wasn't a David Luiz mistake, although I was controlling David Luiz. It was error operator. It had nothing to do with him. We will see the replay. As you see right there, David Luiz, 8.2 rating. Let's take a look at his actual performance, how he did at the end of that game. David Luiz. There you go. So goals 9, no shots on target. He completed 8 short passes, 1 medium, nothing all across the board. 3 tackles, 1, none lost. 2 interceptions, 1 block. He lost possession once, and it really wasn't his fault that he lost possession. Pretty much it was I tackled him, and then I won the ball, and then it got tackled right back. It was a weird play. Can't blame it on him for that. 3 headers won, 1 loss. His 1 header that lost was off a corner kick. It wasn't even a defensive header. For the goal, I'll show you the goal, how it ended up. It was 100% my fault. Where's this goal? Christian Eriksen. Replay. Telly. Let's hide this. So as you can see, I'm controlling David Luiz right here. Let's get a better angle. I'm controlling him. Out of nowhere, he decides to start doing a bajillion drag backs and force through, and I bit hard on him. So clearly it wasn't David Luiz's fault. It was my fault, and I didn't even go for the tackle. I just did one of those running into you kind of tackles, and then there was Eriksen, just easy peasy. Put it in. After the first game, he felt great. Next game, we're going to try him at CDM. We're going to change him in-game. His stamina may be an issue for that, but we are going to try it in-game. Let's see what we can do in-game for him. All right, so in a 4-2-3-1, this is how we're going to roll it in this game. So, formations, where is David Luiz? David Luiz, we're going to put him right there. I guess De Jong. I guess we can put Conte as a center back, right? Conte would work as a center back. So we've got... Maybe De Jong would fit center back. Yeah, we're going to put De Jong as a center back. He's a full Dutch back three. What is happening here? Okay, so in a 4-2-3-1, this is how we're going to play. We're going to try David Luiz at CB for this game. The stamina may be an issue. If you want to see the instructions we have on him... So we're gonna have him on stay back while attacking, cut passing lanes, normal interceptions, and cover center. So we're just gonna see if he can play at CB, if he can handle it there. I do need to change Sterling and 4-2-3-1. Where you at? Do need to change Sterling and Greasy. All right, so that looks good. Let's get into a game using this, and it's good. Everything's pretty much just gonna be balanced for that. All right, so again, we're going with the exact same lineup before, as you saw earlier, the changes that we made. We're going to change that in-game. All right, so at the end of this game, kind of got beat up a little. But most of the goals were my fault. Like, most of the goals, I could have done something to prevent them. A lot of them were short free kicks. David Luiz did not look good at CDM there. By the time we got to the 70th minute, he was just slow. He wasn't catching up to anybody. We'll take a look at his performance chart, but it didn't look like he deserves it. 84% passing. His passing was pretty good. 3 short passes. That was all towards the end of the game. Tackling, he didn't win. He lost a lot of the ball. As he gets tired throughout the game, like you can tell he's slowing down. He did take 1 long shot. I did put it on his weak foot, and it came pretty close, hit the top of the bar, scrolled over. I wouldn't put him as a CDM for the reason alone his stamina is so low. He does get tired, and then once he gets tired, he's prone to mistakes. So you can see, like, here's the end of the game. Most of it all these goals were my mistake. One was an own goal where I got tackled into my own net with Van Dijk. He's got 3 shots on target, 5 goals, so... All right, so we're just gonna play a few more games with David Luiz. Play about 3 more. I'll come back. We'll do the final review. If anything happens, if he scores a bang, once he gets a free kick, I want to take a free kick and put it on. If anything happens, then we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We just finished our second game. Guy rage quit. David Luiz, you see 0.79. We're gonna take a look. We won this game 4-1. We're gonna take a look to see what caused the goal. Not too sure. I don't even remember how the goal happened, to be quite honest with you. But we are going to take a look at it. Timo Werner. Oh, so it's just sweat. What was David Luiz? So there you can see David Luiz right there. Unfortunately, if I was controlling David Luiz, I would have been up. That was just bad AI defending. Nothing I can do about it. I'm okay with that goal. Let's see Timo Werner miss. David Luiz keeping them all. What is... So David Luiz right here is in a horrible position. I don't know what the hell he's doing and why he's not keeping a tight back line. Actually, that's not bad. Because of where he is, that runner trailing through the back. So right here, honestly, a better player, what they would have done, in my opinion, drag the ball back and pass it to that player moving in. But because David Luiz was there, that would have blocked any sort of pass. So I'm actually quite okay with that. All right, so we played 3 games with David Luiz. I loved him at center back. The 2 games I played with him at center back, always there to defend, always covered, always made the tackle. If you make him make the tackle, if sometimes he got beat out, because he's tall-ish, I guess, for a defender, his leg would come out, take the ball out, at least put it out of position. He's strong, wins headers. The only con to this card is how expensive it is. If you have a Prem team or a back Prem, or you have a Brazilian like Alex Telles, Marcelo at left back, easily would fit in there. You can easily put him on your team. I would rate him as, after Van Dijk, any of the Van Dijk cards, one of the best defenders I've ever used. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Just remember, we do stream on Twitch every day from 11 to around, call it 6-ish UK. Thursdays we open rewards, so if you want to come see the rewards, we're opening one today at 11. This video probably won't be out by then. It probably won't be good rewards anyways. But thank you for watching. Bye.